actually has 4 arms.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he has 2 arms. Okay, like this.
Okay.
So you can't like see the other one. So it goes.
It's all
so
like
it goes like. So he
it's
can,
all like robotic arms and
yeah.
stuff.
Because he actually is like.
Yeah, he's like 90% robot, isn't he?
Yeah, and then he like breaks them apart. Like and he has his own collection of Jedi's that he's killed.
He has a whole collection of the Jedis he's killed.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Yeah, and so are droids killed Jedi's also. Droids could kill
Who?
Jedi's. Droids. Like seriously, like
Yeah, they kill.
whenever like whenever the arena, so like all the clones came around, and, like all their Jedi's also came, like every single Jedi, and they all started like they all like.
But they never got Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
They never got Obi-Wan or Yoda. No, Obi-Wan after after Darth Vader became he went away and then they came back and fought later.
No, you see, he actually like went on the ship, and before he could even touch him, he became a spirit.
That's right. But that was in the 3rd episode. I thought we were talking about episode.
Yeah.
No, we're talking. Yeah, that's right. You're right.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's so weird because like even though like Jed's like half dead, and there's like another war right after that, like that like you know that like kind of there's like at least like 5 to 6 clones on it. They kind of like contact and they kind of like fire things.
Yeah.
Dad, I didn't know you knew anything about Star Wars.
I didn't know you knew anything about Star Wars.
Well, I know about the first 3 Star Wars, which is actually 4, 5, and 6 of them.
Yeah. They're all.
That pod thingy. Well, like
Earlier they were talking about how to shoot
more
stuff.
Jedis, like another few Jedis, and then that's whenever Anakin figured out that we started calling to make sure.
Whit might grow up to be a Republican.
Sniper.
Serial
Third one, that basically he was really good, so he kind of did die. So he actually kind of used the Force. So
That's right.
No, he used the lightsaber.
He used the Dark Force, though, not the Light Force.
No, he used his lightsaber.
No, I know he uses it, but when Anakin Skywalker, he uses the dark side of the Force, not like Luke
Yeah, and
Skywalker, who uses the good Force.
No, but see, he used cut his arm off, and then he like grabbed him with the electricity and like tossed him over there.
Yeah, the Emperor tossed Luke, and then he threw, and then Luke threw the Emperor down the thing while he was hitting the electricity to his dad.
No, it wasn't his dad, it was the Emperor who used the electricity.
Emperor was using electricity on Luke, and then Darth Vader got mad, who was Anakin Skywalker, and threw the Emperor.
No, he was his father.
That's right, he was Luke Skywalker's father, and he threw the Emperor down the big shaft and killed him.
Yeah, and then, well, he didn't actually die. I think he still survived.
No, the Emperor died. And then Darth Vader died, because remember at the end, when they're up there looking at the sky, you had Yoda, Obi-Wan, and Anakin was back to being a good guy.
If I remember correctly, after that, that's when Darth Vader died.
That's right, he died slowly after he killed the Emperor.
Yeah, he took out his mask.
And he became a good Jedi again right at the end.
Yeah.
Because he saved his son
Yeah,
by throwing the Emperor down the shaft.
He revived in Rogue One. Yes, he kind of died in the Death Star. Then the Death Star blew up, but then he was found. And then there was another planet, and he kind of was still alive, so he kind of rebuilt the shape, like probably like years to go in, because it was like a really nice guy.
Oh wow.
So like he had to wipe the water tank and stuff. To try to,
That's cool beans. You know what the Jedis are based off of? You know where George Lucas got the idea for Jedis?
What?
The Marines. He looked at all the military and he said, who would be Jedis? And then he looked at the Marines and he said, the Marines are better than the Army, the Navy, the Air Force. The Marines are the Jedis to everybody else's little
Yeah, but they all are different
weakness.
species. Especially,
No, I know it, but I'm talking about in real life.
I know.
George Lucas said the Marines are the best. And that's what the Jedis are going to be. Are Marines.
I thought it was so weird in Rogue One because my brother has an Xbox and like I think like he while I was doing that he pulled out his rocket launcher because sometimes in the game, you're on like a mission.
Remember what a rocket launcher is, right?
Yeah, I remember.
It's a small, shoulder-fired, multi-purpose assault weapon.
Yeah, so
There you go.
he used it on like a fighter, so they kind of use the vehicles. Those are only used for vehicles.
Right.
So he kind of like aimed at it and like he like purposely like shot, and then he would like he slowly turned and kind of like.
Now,
strafed
why
it
are they only
slowly.
used for vehicles? When you shoot a small or a rocket launcher, it's illegal in the Geneva Convention, the rules of war, to shoot it at a person because it's a
No, like no, but like seriously, it's like no, like
you can't shoot it at. It's illegal to shoot it at a ground troop against the Geneva Convention. You can't shoot it at a ground troop. That's why they don't. It's only at vehicles, tanks, or buildings.
I know.
There you go.
So like they kind of do that, like they only use it on fighters. Because like here, and like
It's called an area target weapon.
I know, but like.
You do?
Yeah, I know
Okay.
that, but like, so what happened is very crazy. It's like, there's like, whenever you do a mission, there's 15 waves. So that,
15 waves.
yeah, so there's at least 2 to 3 fighters. Here's a fighter is a whole wave. And that's
One fighter is one wave, or 3 is one wave?
One is a wave, and 3 is probably like waves. And because at the minute, fighters are really hard to shoot because like they never go in a straight line. They're like probably like 3 to 5 seconds to shoot it before it like goes like diagonal.
Oh, okay.
And so after that, so I'm pretty sure there's another kind of wave where there's at least like a dozen troops, or like 3 like squadrons of troops.
Well, a dozen troops would be a squad, and then 3 squadrons would be a platoon. So if you had 3 groups of 12, all
Yeah.
at one, that's called a platoon. Break them
No,
up,
but-
that's each a squad. Break those
There's probably-
those 12 up into teams. They're called teams. Teams, squad, platoon, and that's how you get
Yeah,
a
and then
group
there's probably
broken
25
down.
of them. There's like sometimes 25 to 26, but sometimes they.
Well,
they,
3 groups of 12 would be
I
36,
know, but
wouldn't
sometimes
it?
they attack alone. So
They do go off alone sometimes. Like as I was a machine gunner, and my 0311s would go off, and I would go off with my team of 3 and support fire them. So when they attacked a building, I shot my machine gun to keep them safe from the enemy as they went into the building. It's awesome, isn't it?
Whit knows a lot.
Well, it's always the same purpose when you're going into attack. Your guys, your 0311s is what they're called. If they're Marines, if they're not Marines, then they're what we call, well, sissies. But to use is not a good
In
word.
soccer,
Well, soccer boys, you know, that's what we call them.
yeah,
The
but
ones that don't play football.
but that's football is also a word for soccer in Spanish.
In Spanish, but Spanish doesn't count in America, does it? That's right.
Hey, Whit, how old are you?
7.
You're awesome for 7. I like that you like about
Yeah, my
war.
mom's trying to be a Star Wars fan, but like for some reason, in that, we try to be like a Star Wars fan, but for some reason doesn't work on them.
Yeah, well, they got a little bit of, they're soccer players.
Yeah.
We're football players,
My
so we
mom's
like
actually
Star
technically
Wars.
like a volleyball player.
Yeah, volleyball's pretty cool. My daughter, Skylar Rose, she plays volleyball.
My
Volleyball's tough.
Yeah, my sister and the other sister both play.
Yeah, that's good. Who do you think would win between Skylar Rose and your sister?
Obviously my sister, because she's played for like.
I'm pretty
3
sure
to 2
Skylar
years.
Rose would
No,
win.
she's played for 3 years.
Yeah, I know, but she's a fox, so she would win. I'm pretty sure.
What about at softball?
No,
I played
volleyball
for
we
10
win.
years.
Well, you don't say a chance against me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I played for 5 seasons.
I
5
played
seasons.
longer than
Yeah, and I beat the legendary chickens.
Nice. Legendary chicken. Is that
Yeah, they're
ball?
really, yeah, they're really hard. But luckily I did.
Nice. Did you hit a home run?